What's up, Internet? And Happy New Year! Tomorrow. Look, it's New Year's Eve while I'm recording this, whatever. I just wanted to make a special video to acknowledge you. Yes, you specifically. Over the past year, my channel has gotten a lot more traffic and a lot more success. I mean, it's all relative, but honestly, there were months this year where my channel had more subscribers than actual years in the past. About a month ago, I put out my video on Shining Force, and that might be the most successful video I've ever made. So I've gotten a lot more eyes on my stuff, and that's massively encouraging for me. I have always felt very unseen and unheard my entire life in pretty much every capacity, and it just means a lot to know that more and more people are finding my stuff. I mean, this time last year, I'd have been lucky if a video of mine got like 50 views, and outside of like one video I've put out in this past year, they've all easily done triple that. Like, it's just insane to me. And again, it's all relative, but it means a lot that you specifically came here to look at my stuff and liked my videos and commented and did all that stuff, because it really does help me to keep going. I also want to give an extra special shout out to all the supporters who went out of their way to make making these videos substantially easier for me. So I'd like to give a huge personal shout out to Zacharoni and Cheese, Knower of Things and Best Made Caleb, Carrie, Black Mars, and Arakara on Twitch, Sly Boots for hooking me up with more games that I need to get through. I seriously have a big pile from him on Steam. It's gonna take a while to get through, but I'm working on it, I promise. Jet Wolf, because I mean, he's just amazing. He has gone very far out of his way to edit a couple of my videos. He's working on one right now, and he actually recorded something for a review I'm going to put out pretty soon, mainly because I didn't ever want to interact with one particular thing ever again, and he's way better at that game than I am. So look forward to that, I guess. And everyone's favorite color with 2 sets of repeated letters, Vermilion with 2 N's. As well as a few other people who chose to remain anonymous, but thank you. You have made such a difference in my life. This year has been very, very difficult for me, and I've been very open about that if you've been on my Discord. I lost my job at the start of the year, and I haven't had the ability to find any other work. I've gotten 2 interviews over the entire year. That's kind of where I'm at. I've always had trouble finding work. I've been actively trying to get mental health help to make just day-to-day stuff a little bit easier for me, and I've been denied being seen 4 times over the course of about 8 months, because that's just where the state of our mental health system is, I guess, which is deeply concerning. I've had numerous personal issues I've been trying to deal with over this past year, and if I'm being honest, just recently I've been dealing with the fact that both a family member as well as a pet nearing the end of their days, and I'm just sort of bracing myself for it at this point. It means so much to me to have people go out of their way to help support me and what I do, because it feels not only like I've been seen and heard, but like for the first time in my life, someone out there actually cares, which is not something I've ever really felt like I had before I started making videos and started growing my audience. And that means so much to me. It really has kept me going, just the fact that I can sit down, record some stuff, make a fun video, and put it out there for you and actually have it seen. Because, like I said, even several years of this, I just wasn't. And again, it's all relative, but just seeing those numbers go up a little bit, and it's helped keep me going as a constant in a time where kind of everything in my life has been going wrong. And I really do appreciate that from everyone, especially the people who actively went out of their way to try and make my life a little bit easier. So deeply from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I guess now would be the time where I like to go and talk about all the awesome plans I have for the future in the next year, but at this point I'm just sort of hanging on for dear life. This past year I pretty much only stuck to doing reviews, and I think we're gonna mostly stay the course with that, because for some reason my channel views dipped really, really badly this year, but my individual video views skyrocketed. Figure that one out. I don't even think the people who make YouTube work understand how YouTube works. I think they just make a blood sacrifice and hope nothing breaks for each update. We're pretty much just gonna stick with reviews for the next little while. I have our other Game of the Year list up and ready. I'll be putting that out tomorrow, which will be the 1st. I have a loot video that I've been editing for a little while, and I haven't done one of those in about 2 years, so I figured it was time I put one of them out. I've got a pretty big project I've been working on as well that it's going to be a long time out yet. I still have a lot of editing to do, but I'm pretty excited to just show off a whole bunch of weird games all at once. So look forward to that. And of course, I have a birthday stream coming up in February. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make that happen on YouTube. I know that Twitch has sort of laxed their rules so that you can stream on YouTube at the same time, but there's some weird rules around it. I was given like a program that should be able to make that happen, but I want to relook at the rules just to be sure I know what's going on before I commit to that. But I will be doing that on Twitch at the very least. But other than that, we'll be just staying the course and making some awesome reviews about some good games, because it's one of the few things I've ever felt good at, felt confident about, and it's all I've ever wanted to do in this world. And I guess that leads me back to the whole point of this, which is just the fact that you people are here watching me, listening to my voice, makes me feel a lot more valid and seen and heard, and makes me feel like I'm making even just the smallest tangible steps towards actually making my dreams come true, and being able to do the one thing I ever really wanted to do with myself. And for that, I thank you. But either way, I hope you have a good New Year's Eve, as well as New Year's Day and whole new year. I'm hoping I get one too. But there's always video games, right? Either way, until next time, peace out, Internet.